Question to you.
Die vraag opgesteld.
He had injuries.
Draai beserings.
Some of the injuries were said by Sergeant Fontaine, the night of the torture.
Van die beserings is eerst voor die aard van die makelen gezien.
Some of the injuries were noted by Sergeant Johnson on the warning statement.
Van die beserings is eerst van Johnson opgemerkt.
Dr.
is verklaring van de waarschuwing verklaring.
Dr. Nell and Dr. Zemery
Dr. Nell, zowel als Dr. Zemery,
noted injuries on my client's body.
heeft ook beserings op mijn cliënt's lichaam opgemerkt.
So the answer he gave me there to say, I don't have injuries, it was not true.
Derhalve die vraag, die antwoord op daardie vraag, dat meneer geen beserings is verkeerd.
Now I know what you said about not noticing. Was it not clear to you that when you were pulled the chair forward to use the two, and he had placed his jacket over the back of it, that he had difficulty in sitting down? Because of the stiff leg, at least the stiff leg, the left leg, that had the bandage on, the Robert Jones bandage. Was it not clear to you? That's what I mean. Now, yes, the form makes provision that you should ask the department whether he has injuries. And yes, he answers you no, and there's an underlying reason that Mr. Kabai already put to you as to why not. But if it's apparent that somebody has discomfort, I would expect him to be asked. But I can see your difficulty, I can see your legalism. What is the problem? You didn't ask any of those questions. That's what I think. The following issue that I have difficulty with, and maybe you can explain to me. You told us it's protocol that a suspect, and at this stage it's a suspect in informal terminology, or a detainee. Not saying an accused because often they are charged yet and they haven't appeared in court most of the times. Would be taken to what is called a pre-confession examination with a district surgeon. You know that he told us about it.
It's very important.
Now, of course, we've seen the aborted statement by Colonel Clark of this accused. We've also seen the statement taken of accused number 1 by Colonel Pretorius. And what stood out was that they actually looked at the JA gates. They had it with him. They looked at it. Colonel Clark did not get to the point of this page with accused number 2. I'm giving you this whole background because I want you to explain to me why things happen in a particular way. And I'm sure, looking at how thorough he was, up to the point he stopped it, had it come to this, he would have asked again. But one could see, and you agree, that he had discomfort. You don't ask a question. You know he's going for a pre-confession. You would use the police terminology. Examination, you don't ask for the JA. Were you aware that Even though the person says, I don't have any injuries. Why did you not pursue
I
it?
did not pursue it because I went on this one.
Do you find this statement to be equivalent to the admission of guilty to the charge of kidnapping and trafficking?
Bevind die verklaring gelijkstaande op de klagtes van ontvoering en mensenhandel.
Ik heb meer beschreven dan gepubliceerd.
Onderhoud aan wat hij told me, waarom?
You can't say the words. The confession or the arrest.
Is een soort van route, verklaring,
You can't say.
of ja, misschien soort die
You
kans.
can't.
Ik zal zeggen, dus een verklaring.
Als je dus just a statement, maar goed.
A statement taken. Your last sentence.
Ja, als ik de laatste antwoord kan krijgen.
Het is een verklaring.
Het is een statement, maar goed.
I want you to get the follow-up to your answer because we didn't answer on the question prior to this. I will read it.
Declaratie.
I'm not going to repeat this statement.
Ik ga niet de verklaring herhalen.
I've already put to you on my introduction.
Ik laat het in deel van de inleiding. Ik heb hier overgedaan.
Evident that my client went to Bhutan and left Joshlin at Makarika's place. He has no knowledge of that.
Dit is dat het is dat hoe omgegaan met elkaar en zoals in daar
That is not his statement. He was unduly influenced under torture to say that statement. What is your point?
Het is makkelijk. Het is een onbehoorlijke invloed om naar de verklaring af te leggen. Dat is een commentaar daarop.
Ik heb nog gevraagd, ik wil het
Asking whether by any chance was he influenced and assaulted. And the answer, I said no,
I've already.
Just a moment. Can everybody hear the interpreter? Because you're standing up there and the green microphone is down there. So maybe it's the entrance. You can place yourself closer to that microphone. Because it's the English answer that's part of the record. I could hear you, I wasn't sure should he? You pick it up. Good. That's the most important. Yes, thank you.
I put to you that whatever you gathered from my client
except that he was probably agreed.
was not an admission of guilt.
Was niet scared, het is altijd
To charges of kidnapping and trafficking.
tot die klachtes ontvoeren en mishandelen.
Do you know what the elements are of these two offences? The one is a statutory offence, the other one is the common law offence of kidnapping. Do you know what the elements are? of these offences?
Yeah.
Yes, my Lord.
And the statement put to you is that whatever you got from Mr. Van Rhyn does not amount to a plea of guilty. In other words, a full confession on all the elements of the offense. And that's why we call it the statement earlier. Do you agree?
That's correct, my Lord.